everybody. My name is Valerie Guth. I am the Accreditation Manager here at ACRO, and I'm going to show you how to use our new chart upload and patient list upload portal for accreditation. So the first thing you're going to do is to log in to the following URL, acro.alexandria.care. And I will have provided you with a temporary password. If you forget your password at any time after you have reset it, you can always click the Can't Connect button and have a link sent to you to reset your password. Be aware that that link is only good for 15 minutes. So that is why initially I will just send you a temporary password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I will just give you a quick tour of the interface. You can see this is my sample accreditation. Of course, you would have many more cases than this, but we're just going to show you how some of the different features work. The name of the accreditation that you're actively working on is going to be up here. List, it says purple button. If you have more than one practice that is going through the process at the same time, this will just show you the one you're working on. And you can switch. In that case, you would have a home button, which I don't have here. Most of you are only going to have one accreditation at once. You would click that home button and it would give you a list of all your active practices. So the accreditation overview is really the main way you're going to interact with the system. Your dashboard is not really, that's more for our chart reviewers. Reports is not active yet. And the wiki is not active yet. And when it is, it will have recorded videos and other documentation that you can refer to if you choose. So up here is your profile link. You can change your information such as your email, your password, and you can also log out. And the notifications feature is not really something we use, because in order to see your notifications, you would have to log in, and that's not very practical. So if there's anything you need to be aware of, I will send you an email, and eventually we'll have email notifications go out as well. This is the support button. You can submit a support request. They do go to me, so you can also email me directly. And if I need to forward it to our IT person, I will. So either way for the support. Okay. Let's see. So this button here is just going to show the name of the center. This is, because this is a demo, we just created a fake center called ACRO Internal. So the first step when you first start the accreditation process is going to be to upload your patient list of patients from the last 12 months. To do that, you click on that icon, and you'll get this pretty standard upload form. You can drag and drop your files here, or you can select a file, which I'll go ahead and do. Let's go back out of that. I just have a test patient list here. I'm just going to upload it. And then and you can see that the name of the center would show up here in this breadcrumb. To get back to the overview, just click on the purple button again. And then you can see that the patient list button has turned green. That just means that the upload is complete. And the office will get a notification once that's been done. So the next step is to upload your files. And you can see what the status of the file upload is. If it's white, it means it hasn't been started. If it's orange, it means that it's in progress but not done. And if it's complete, it'll show as green. And so I'll just show you those different files as we go through. So for the sake of this demo, let me go, and to access your upload screen, you just go to you just go to click on the button. Okay, so you can see if you've gone through the process before, the process is really similar. The categories are the same as they have been, other than the DICOM, which we'll get into in a minute. So I won't go through all 20 categories, but I left this one blank just to show you, again, how you would select a file. So I have these prepared files. Here's my consult note. If I can view a thumbnail of it, you can see that it's there, and then once you've selected it, you just upload it. Okay. So I've done that. I can go through all of the files in one form, or I can look at it in a tabbed view. And it shows me the standard charts.com and then the submit button. And with DICOM, you'll still need to, you can't upload them directly from this screen. I'll show you how to upload them as we finish with the standard charts. And then there's a submit button. So I've gone ahead and populated most of these already, because I didn't want to go through all 20 during the demo. I do want to show you, so just go through, as we do with the current system. If you do not have a file available for a particular category, you can click this files not available button. And you can see that the form saves as you go along. So, okay, so I'm just going to go back to the way we were doing it before without the tabs. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back down to the bottom. Okay. So once you are finished, if you do not have DICOM files to upload, you would say that you would choose that option, and then you would submit your charts. And then the office will get a notification that you have submitted charts. If you do have DICOM files to upload, and just as an aside, you're not required to upload DICOM files, but it does provide the reviewers with more detailed information about planning, and that's not available from a PDF. And we do have specific instructions about how to upload DICOM files, which I will distribute in PDF format. Okay, so in this case, I do have DICOM files to upload, so I'm going to say yes. And then you still have to submit your patient charts. So you have to still submit the submit button, press the submit button. And then you have to back out of the screen to do the upload. So I'm going to demonstrate that next. So I'm going to say I'm going to submit. Okay. And then once you do that, the form will lock. If you are in a position where you realize that you need to maybe make some changes to your uploads, you can always let me know and I will unlock it, which will allow you to make changes. So I'm going to go back to my overview and to the case that I was working on. You can see it's still orange because we're not done. So now for the DICOM data, you click on this icon. It'll walk you through just creating the form. Once you click through, it will allow you, there's one form for each treatment phase if you're putting in multiple treatment phases. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to select my DICOM. And I'm going to click upload. And that takes a little minute or so to upload. And you can see it's saving as it goes. Okay. And it can take some time to process. So I'm going back to my overview, and you can see now that it's not done processing, which is why I think it's still orange. If you have more than one DICOM form to upload, you click on the icon again, create a new form. It'll send you to the same, basically makes a copy of that form, and then you can go through and put however many files you want to put in. So, and you could see the number changes to 2. So, and the reviewers that then know that they have 2 files to look at. Okay, that's pretty much it. I just want to show you what the DICOM looks like once it's been uploaded. And if you want to do that, you can, again, click the DICOM button, and then you click this little eyeball to view the form, and you can see this is the DICOM that has been processed. You can download it. I don't know why you would necessarily want to do that. You can, the viewer, you can reprocess it, which again, once it's been processed, you probably wouldn't want to reprocess it. And then the viewer just, this is, again, the view that our reviewers would see. This shows you the, this is our DICOM viewer that shows you the dynamic interface. Okay, so I think that is it. Once again, if you have any questions, concerns, do not hesitate to reach out to us, and we will do the best we can to help you out. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.